so excited about doing the show is that it's just another extension and offshoot of the work that I've done my whole life, whether it's the Daily Show, whether it is Air America Radio, whether it is the podcast that the three of us have done. I love bringing people truth through humor. I love dragging hypocrites for filth. And I love doing it with people who bring dope perspectives that are different than my white lady perspective.
And the way we relate to each other is just great. We have all different perspectives. We have different experiences. We're different ages, and we bring all of that to the table.
I really love and look forward to have the opportunity to really amplify and address local level assholes and hypocrites. The little man, literally the little man in all of these cities that is bringing this trash to us, to our bodies, to your bodies, because states, especially with politicians that are the particular type of pale, male, and frail, are the ones that are out there creating this legislation.
We're going to bring on an expert to give you the details that maybe we've heard, but you can get them from the horse's mouth. Someone who's boots on the ground, who really, really dives in and focuses on that and will make it manageable chunks for you to digest and understand.
When you hear a story about Missouri, we're going to have the Missouri activists on. When you hear something about Mississippi, we're going to have the lawyers defending Mississippi. You know, when you hear something going to the Supreme Court, we're going to have the clinic that is defending that law at the Supreme Court, because that is where we are connected.
We comb through the media. We see the regional articles that other people don't see, and we really dig into them and try to call the people we know to explain why this is happening, how it is happening, and what can be done about it. I understand you don't have time to do that. That's what we're here for.
These laws are harming everyone at some point, but especially the most marginalized.
It's really nice also to have a conversation show about the issues that The View and The Talk say, oh, we can't talk about that because we're going to just get a lot of hate mail. That's how we end up with terrible, crazy laws. That's how we end up with wildly anti-abortion conspiracy theorist elected officials, because nobody wants to talk about things that are hard, and they remain hard because no one's talking about them. And that's what we're going to do, is break them down and let people understand that the local level is where all of this starts. And maybe before it turns into a big toxic monster, we can squish it like a bug.
Yeah, we are all garbage firefighters, and we can come together and really fight back against this bullshit. And we're going to give you the tools. We're going to tell you about local actions. We're going to tell you about national actions. We're going to tell you about what you can do from your living room table, or what you can go out into the streets and bring some of your besties to fight back and get in people's faces.
The best part is it's a talk show, and it's coming from me. Why wouldn't we have awesome comedians and musicians who travel with us, who are activists in their own right, performing and talking about the work they're doing, either in reproductive health, rights, and justice, or some other activism spaces that they are working, and also comedy videos, also some sketches, also just things that you can do to make a difference in your own life. It's 30 minutes once a week of breaking down the news that is happening to you right now. And we want to make sure you're up on it, because if you don't know what's happening to you right now, when it gets implemented and turned into law, there's nothing you can do to stop the freight train.
Oh my gosh, 30 minutes of Feminist Buzzkill is the best time you can have in 30 minutes.
Feminist Buzzkills Live premieres December 2nd on our Abortion Access Front YouTube channel. When BS is poppin', we pop off.